Judge Michael Cicconetti set his bail for $10 million yesterday. He joins us live this morning from Cleveland. Good morning to you, Judge.
Good morning, Steve.
I know you can't talk about this particular case because these are charges in front of you. You saw this guy yesterday, but what is he accused of doing?
Well, he's accused of murder with a female, and also accused of assaulting police officers, attempted murder of police officers, and attempted murder of another victim, female.
Right. And this did not have to happen this past Monday because he was stopped on July the 7th, and then the feds told the local authorities, you got to let him go, right? He was in this country illegally.
He's yes, undocumented alien. And my point was, you know, if you were stopped, at that point, whether it be by law enforcement or you make your first court appearance, at that point, we have to have some kind of identifier on him. Even this individual that's in jail on a $10 million bond, I don't know if that's his real name because we have nothing to prove that. You know, if you're ever stopped, and I don't get the legislation, that's not my job, is to legislate laws. But why can't we figure it out that people have to have some type of identification, particularly if you're illegal in this country? Get a driver's license, get a fingerprint, get a database with DNA, so in the event that there's a crime committed, we know who you are. We don't know that. I get people every single day that come into court, no operator's license. Well, of course you can't get an operator's license because we don't have any identification. And again, that's not my job to legislate that, but somebody has to do it and stop the bickering in the legislature and do something.
Absolutely. Look, I can't buy Sudafed at the drugstore that I have gone to for 20 years without a driver's license. So it does seem reasonable that people should have to have their true identity revealed with a piece of identification or something like that. There are so many people who are in this country illegally, and the federal government knows about it. They got to figure out some way to do it. But so this guy winds up in front of you, and given the fact that he was, just release him, just let him go, you said no. He was charged with all these things, so you set his bond at $10 million. Why?
Well, because I couldn't identify him. I asked him, do you have a birth certificate? He had an interpreter there and he said, no, it's in Mexico. Do you have a driver's license? No. Do you have a green card? No. Do you have anything to prove your identification? No. And we still don't have anything to identify him. So if you were stopped a month ago, you know, darn it, at least get a fingerprint, have a DNA. You are illegal in this country. So let's get you identified. What is so hard about that?
I hope somebody in Washington just heard you, and maybe somebody can answer that, because that's an excellent question, Judge.
Well, because I can't, and it just, you know, it just infuriates me. You know, we're the municipal judges, our boots on the ground.
Yeah.
We're the ones that see these people for the first time. And if someone comes into court and says, oh my name is Luigi Rossi, or my name is Bill Coyne, or my name is Jose Garcia, how do I know that?
Yeah, excellent points. Judge, thanks today for joining us from Ohio.
Well, thank you very much, Steve. Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you as well.